Okay, so I am here with Sharon Katz, and also, can you say your name, please?
Nonhlanhla Wanda.
Great. And where are you two from?
I'm from Port Elizabeth, South Africa.
And I'm from Durban, South Africa.
How did you find the National Women's Music Festival, or how did the National Women's Music Festival find you?
Well, they found us a few years ago. I guess we've been coming here for about the past 6 years. I think it's our 4th appearance here. In fact, last year they showed the documentary that was made about the Peace Train. It's called When Voices Meet. 2 years ago they showed the documentary here about our project, and they gave us an award for that. But we started, Nonhlanhla and I started this project, the Peace Train project, back in 1992, 26 years ago, trying to bring our nation together. The communities had been separated by apartheid, and we were about to elect Nelson Mandela as our first democratically elected president, and we joined forces back then, and we worked together, raising a 500-voice children's choir back in 1992, and I'm sure Nonhlanhla can also say many more things than I can about that.
Which really made a difference for the learners in different schools, that they were coming together to learn different cultures. So that makes a very, very important things and an impact in their lives of the children. So since then, we realized that these are the things or the principles that we can live under them, to spread them to other countries, and to be able to show as South Africans that we can transcend those barriers and be able to work together, different races, different ideas. We can sit down and talk and make it show that whatever that we put forward is common ground, and be able to understand each and everyone's culture.
Yeah, and so what's happening on July 21st over here? This is the first year you're taking the Peace Train over to California, right? Can you talk about that?
Well, we showed When Voices Meet, the documentary, and I must just rewind a little bit to talk about the Peace Train. Our name, the Peace Train, came from the fact that in South Africa, before Mandela was elected, there was a lot of violence in South Africa. People were vying for political power. There was also, all different races were fighting against each other, and so there was a great need for unity, and we mounted the 500-voice children's choir on a train, and we traveled around South Africa together, living together on a train, all races living together.
How long did that
was a
trip
2-week
last?
tour with about, 10 concerts in different cities. We had Grammy award-winning Ladysmith Black Mambazo were with us on that tour. It was a phenomenal experiment in living
Was it
together.
women-led?
Yeah, it's always been women-led.
Yeah.
It's been led by 3 women, myself, Nonhlanhla, and Marilyn Cohen, who's here at the festival as well.
Oh.
So you can maybe interview her later on. But so that was back then, and we've kept the name the Peace Train because we feel that there's this huge need, as Clara was saying, to unite people all over the world. And about 2 years ago, the documentary about our work was shown in San Diego, and we were approached by San Diego folks. They said, you've got to cross the border. So we applied for some funding, and that was a couple of years ago, and who would have known how important it was going to be. It's such a shock to have this person
You've
and
been
these
planning
people occupying there's such an important positions in the world, to be the President of America and to be spreading hatred instead of unity and love. It's unspeakable.
And you've been planning this project, taking it over here to California and going across the border to Tijuana, Mexico, on July 21st.
Correct.
And for more information about that, if women want to get involved with that, if they live in California, can you tell us how they can get involved with it?
If you can I think the best thing to do is to write directly to me at the moment, to my email, Sharon Katz. It's SharonKatz 2000 @gmail.com. Send me an email and I'll give you all the information, or go to the website which is called getonthepeacetrain.org. It has all the information. Basically, we are meeting, it's grassroots. We're meeting on July the 21st at 9 a.m. in Balboa Park, San Diego, at the World Beat Center. From there, we are going to travel together on the, I forget what they call it, but it's like the train.
Public transportation?
Yeah, the public train. We're going to go to the border together. We're going to cross the border, walking across the border, singing. Before we leave, we'll have a rehearsal and I'll teach you the songs. I can send you the songs on Dropbox.
Okay.
If you live in San Diego, you can meet up with us earlier than the 21st. You can meet up with us on the 15th of July. But if you're coming from out of town, meet us on the 21st of July, cross the border. We're going to walk together to the Tijuana Cultural Center, where we are going to be singing with children. Over 100 children are going to be meeting.
Will this
up
be
with
the
us.
first time you meet these children?
No.
No,
I've
you've
already-
met them and rehearsed
I
with them.
in May. And
Okay.
I rehearsed with them, and we'll be rehearsing that week.
Who
with
wrote the
children.
songs?
The songs are our compositions,
Oh.
and some other members of our group have also written some songs, and we'll incorporate some Spanish songs, English songs, Zulu songs. It's going to be off the hook exciting.
Yeah.
And tomorrow we're performing here at the Spotlight stage at noon with our whole band. And
So
our
if you're
brass
in
section.
Madison, Wisconsin,
Yeah, come on over.
come on over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be
And can you
performing some of the songs.
talk a little bit about the timing of this action on July 21st? You've been planning it for over a year.
Right.
And it was recently that the children were separated from their parents at the border, right? I mean, will there be any mention of that at all during this action, or is it just sort of in the background?
I wouldn't say it's in the background. I would say that it's at the forefront. All that we're thinking right now about these children that have been separated from their parents, it is just not right. It is wrong, totally wrong. And we need to speak out against this. We have to speak out against this. So, although we were planning this before this happened, we have to talk out about it. And at the same time, we do want to maintain an atmosphere of love and safety and calm, especially for the children who we are going to, and the families who we are going to be working with in Mexico. So, yeah, it's at the forefront. It's got to be. We must speak out, and we must make our voices heard.
So this is a cultural action, but it's also political.
Yeah, it's always been
It's
political.
always been political. Like in South Africa, it was also political. But in this case, we say, let us meet in peace and work together, and then we'll find the solution in a better way, not in a hatred way, but let us find a way in a proper way.
And it's not top down, it's grassroots.
Grassroots.
It's always
You
been
two are not
always
government
grassroots.
officials.
No,
Not at all.
no.
Not at all. We represent our country, South Africa, but we're not government officials. We're
Yes.
musicians.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to say to our WLRN listeners who are largely lesbians and radical feminists?
Just keep up a fight, keep up a good fight, because we never know when our community is going to be attacked. So as a lesbian, I must say, it's really, really important that we hold on to what we have. We march, we demonstrate, we sing, we lift our voices.
All right.
And I salute you for having the show.
Yeah, lesbian pride. Thank you so much for your work.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.